Neyland Stadium has become one of the biggest arenas in the country. With the expansion, if the weather doesn't get too sour today, the crowd figures to be 96,000 plus. Obviously, they expect to win here. And the man with that charge is Johnny Majors. John, when you walk out into this huge structure now and look at it, so different from the days that you played here, I wonder how you feel now that you're really the man that has to fill these seats with quality teams.
Well, it's very exciting to be here now, Keith. The stadium has almost doubled since I was in school here. It was something like 50,000. Now we have 95,000 capacity. It'll probably be more than that for Alabama. It's a challenge for sure, but the expansion here in the end zone was built and planned to be built after our first year here when we were 4-7. I feel like it. I want to be here. I feel like it's a challenge, but I feel like we can handle it, regardless of the outcome of the Alabama game.
Are you confident going into this ballgame?
I'm confident that we're getting better as a football team. I'm confident that our football program is on a sound foundation, and our building blocks toward success, I think, are being built correctly. I think that we need a big win like the Alabama game to really give us confidence to take us to the top in the years ahead here. We've won some big games here in the last couple of years that haven't been won in some half a dozen years. We've broken some ice, and that's typical of any building program that a coach takes over, and the ones I've been involved with before. So breaking the big piece of ice is beating Alabama, of course.
Why is Alabama such a big game for Tennessee?
It always has been. I think before I was around and even born, it was a big one. When I was a kid, I followed the Alabama-Tennessee series with a lot of interest when I was a youngster, and it made a great impression on me, and it did as a player. Regardless what the records were before you played against Alabama, you always got hit probably hardest in that ball game of any before. I still feel like it's true. It's a very colorful rivalry, and it has a uniqueness about it that a very hard-fought, fierce rivalry, but there's been very little, if any, bad-mouthing or dirty play or alibiing or excuse-making for 50 years in this ballgame.
So much tradition here. Is it a burden?
No. You know, the old saying, this is maybe corny, but they say if you don't like the heat, stay out of the kitchen. I enjoy responsibility. I enjoy challenge. I've taken them before, and I don't know what we're going to get done here. I don't know if we'll win them all here ever in the future, but we're better. We're sounder. It's exciting to be here now because we've recruited players, I think, that are smarter, a little bit better attitude, and a little stronger, and a little faster, a little quicker. I'm anxious to see the day that we can line up and go jaw-to-jaw with Alabama every Saturday and play them again on even keel. Coach Bryant's a great coach, and they have things going for him, but he had to struggle at times beating Tennessee for a few years, and now he's had their numbers. And we hope someday we'll have Alabama's number again. It won't be easy, but we're going to try it.
Conversation yesterday with Tennessee coach Johnny Majors.